And we're going to start with the candidates for president.
Although I've not been here long, I've interacted with practically everyone and made an effort to introduce myself to the student body here at York. Some ideas I plan to implement as president based on my past experiences and activities I've been involved in are educational beneficial field trips, better communication methods, improved spirit days, and much more. I plan to bring fresh, new ideas to existing programs in order to increase participation and awareness that extend beyond the campus and into the surrounding communities. For example, our school plays. Our school plays are exciting and wonderful, but it is a shame that only the York student body, their parents, and a few others get to witness the amazing talent York has to offer. If we extend our York plays into the community and perhaps host them at Carmel Sunset Center or Sherwood Hall or a place like that, many more eyes can have the honor to see what York has to display. A lot of times I hear, amongst others, that you guys would like longer chapel or break periods because you all need more time to express your feelings or relay important messages. Well, with my charm, charismatic attitude, and a little luck, maybe I can get the faculty to comply with allowing 1 to 2 minutes to be subtracted from our demanding academic schedules. That will allow 6 to 12 minutes to be added to our chapel period, giving you all plenty more time to say what you have to say and do what you have to do. A few new ideas I plan to implement here at York are homecoming, an opportunity for the school to show some school spirit and support our sports, most likely the basketball team, at a home game and enjoy a dance afterwards. Pep rallies in order to boost people's confidence before big tests like final exams and SATs, and a suggestion box for the student body, so that I will have suggestions on how to improve York School. I intend to listen and address the issues that plague our student body. I am here for you, and together happiness, individualism, and freedom of expression are all values I can assure you will continue to flourish in all that we do here at York School. Thank you.
Over the course of history, every great leader has had to prove himself, whether it be through his strength, courage, or superior fighting skills. Ladies and gentlemen, although I don't know how to wield a sword or fire a gun, I firmly believe that over the last 3 years that I have been class president, I have proven myself, because deep inside of me, there is a fire. A fire that drives me to do better. A fire that keeps me on top of my work. A fire that no one can put out. During my 3 years as class president, I have helped my class succeed by implementing effective plans for fall fair and dances. At this last fall fair alone, my class ended up making close to $2,000. Furthermore, I have planned 3 dances, including this year's prom. This being said, out of all the presidential candidates, I have the most experience as a York Student Council official. Experience is a vital facet if one wants to successfully lead a school, and I have acquired much of it. But enough about the past, and let's look towards the future. I know that I can be an effective student body president. This summer, I will be attending a leadership seminar at West Point, which will help me grow as a leader. And for next year, I will know exactly what I will have to do from the start. I have seen the ups and downs of the York's executive student body since I arrived at this school in the 8th grade. I understand how it works and what it has to do. The experience of being class president 3 times has also helped me obtain this knowledge. So York School, put aside any preconceived notions that you might have of me. Put aside any doubt that you might have of me. Put aside any fear that you might have of me. Because just know that together we can trump any obstacle. Together we can have the best school that we have ever had. And together we can achieve greatness. So vote right, vote Michael Cho, stay classy in school.
Okay. 4 things I learned this year as being the junior vice president is how to organize, how to make phone calls, how to remind the president of stuff he forgot, and how to pull him out of emotional crises. That last one was the hardest, okay? Just saying. So a lot of you guys know me because you're in my class or I do sports with you, but then other people know me as one of those weird Indian kids. But either way, you guys should vote for me for VP because you're stuck with me anyway for next year.
Exceptional student. Friendly, courageous, honest, helpful. These are the adjectives that describe my opponents, but while all this may be true, I have adjectives that describe me too. Compelling. Superb, the New York Times. A story of true leadership. I could not put this book down. Will glue you to your chair. All of these converge to form just one reason that I, Evan Coleman, should be elected your school secretary. Of course, there's more than one reason you should elect me into the Executive Student Council. Firstly, I have the experience of what it's like to be on Student Council, as I was 8th grade class president last school year, and I went to every meeting this year, even though I wasn't even elected into a position. I understand the way York student government works. Also, I take commitment seriously and know how to manage time. On top of that, I have some ideas for student council activities that will benefit our school as a whole, like getting further associated with local nonprofits and charities. Lastly, I may be a freshman, but that only means that I'll have all the more respect towards both upper and lower classmen. So, if you're looking for an experienced, dedicated, and respectful representative who will glue you to your chair, put Evan for secretary. Thank you.
And I'm running for secretary. A good secretary should be able to take quick and efficient notes, read their own handwriting, and email with efficiency. I am highly qualified to do all three of these things. I am an obsessive note taker. Although we were not required to take notes in Mr. B's 9th grade history class, I took notes every single day. Every single day. And I continue to take notes every single day in every single one of my classes. Although my handwriting is not very pretty, it is legible, so I can easily type up my notes. I'm also a fast typer, and I'm used to sending out both formal and informal emails on a frequent basis. In general, I am a responsible, organized, motivated, and hardworking person, and I work well with others. I am ready to give up the time that is needed of me for student council. I already give up many lunches for extra classes and club activities, so I will not have a problem with attending any lunch meetings. I will also promise to send out timely and organized emails to keep everyone up to date on the meetings. I would like to use the Student Council Moodle page, which has not previously been used very often by secretaries. I am genuinely interested in being a part of your Student Council. I really have enjoyed my time at York, and I would love to give back to you guys during my last year here. So please vote for Clara Cushing, the obsessive note taker, to be your Student Council secretary.
I'm not going to use the podium because it feels pretentious and I'm short and I feel really uncomfortable with that. Hi, I'm Karen Chen and you should elect me as your student body secretary. I'm organized, creative, efficient, hardworking, enthusiastic, and I know well and work well with all of the other candidates for running for the other positions on the student council. Having volunteered with the Monterey County Free Libraries over the past year, I'm the only candidate with a large amount of experience with clerical work. I have great event planning skills as evidenced through class parties and cafe night, which coincidentally is this Friday and you all should go. Additionally, my tenure as executive editor of LitMag has made me fluent with publishing and formatting using Microsoft Office products as well as other software. Not to mention, I can type over 90 words per minute. I have a lot of ideas to bring to the table, including but not limited to another school-wide community service project, more theme days, and a way to allow everybody to make their announcements during chapel break without cutting into class time. In the past 3 years, I've been an active member of 3 different York sports, participated in several theater productions, and been part of a countless number of clubs, so I fully understand what our student body both wants and needs. However, I know I'm still far from perfect, and because of that, I hope you'll all feel free to let me know about any concerns or questions that you may have over the next year. While I'm sure that my opponents would do a good job as secretary, I'm 100% positive that I would do an outstanding job. Qualified and experienced of us three, but I also genuinely care about this school and will make this campus a better place to be in. That's why you should vote for me, Karen Chen, as your school secretary.
For those of you who don't already know me, my name's Eli Block, and I'm currently a junior. I'm an active member of the York community, where I participate in 5 different clubs, including York Shield, and numerous sports. I'm also friendly and have good interpersonal skills. Because of my experience managing both the rigorous course load and my many extracurricular activities, I will easily be able to complete the tasks required of the student body treasurer. I'm capable of this because I stay on task and on schedule, I'm accustomed to working under deadlines, and am organized in both my personal and academic life. Furthermore, and perhaps most importantly, I'm extremely reliable, responsible, and capable of ensuring good decisions are made and tasks are followed through to completion. If I'm elected treasurer, I know I will be able to effectively monitor the flow of monetary funds into and out of the York Student Body Treasury, while still being able to aid my fellow student council members whenever necessary. Overall, the determination I possess and commitment to excellence I will bring to student council will provide a fun, stress-free, and generally enjoyable year. So please, bank on me and vote Eli Block for treasurer.
I believe treasurer is more of a job to do with helping others and tying people together, since there is math and organization involved, but as the only candidate running with actual experience as a York Student Council treasurer, I have come to discover that for this particular position at this school, to be an organized friend, willing to help at all times, is more important than being someone just really good at math or business. Let me explain. So, my job is to monitor the flow of money and reimburse people and just handle any money-related issues, and that's the bare minimum amount of work the treasurer is already expected to do. And I'm slightly touchy when it comes to money, so when it's in my possessions, it won't be a problem for me. But what I've truly come to learn through my experience as treasurer is that the predator treasurer is the one who not only does the minimal requirement of handling money, but also spends his time helping all the rest of the community and mainly the councils to make your events more exciting. And like my duties or job description is only before and after the actual events, but my goal is to help during the events too. So it relieves the stress of all the other student council members and will, as a result, make your events more exciting. So please, thanks for listening, and vote Aaron for treasurer.
Hello, my name is Monique Kwan, and I'm running for student body treasurer. Firstly, the obvious things, I'm Asian, so I'm good at math. And I'm hardworking. As if that wasn't enough, I've been dedicated to 2 sports and several clubs since I've come to York. And I'm anxious to help maximize the benefits our student body receives from our student council. Those of you who know me know that I'm open, friendly, and completely comfortable approaching difficult situations. I will push for a cooperative approach to improving student life. I have real-world experience handling money and family business as well as formal business training. You need a treasurer that listens to your suggestions and to work hard to make sure that everyone has the best year possible. There are a lot of different ideas and suggestions out there, and I'll be sure to listen to them at the best of my capability. You need an 8-year-old named Winnie to try her hardest to make sure that those ideas are heard and realized. I meet those requirements perfectly, and I will demonstrate my commitment to the student body. I'm a friend of the disenfranchised as well as the enfranchised. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. As student body treasurer, I'll make sure you're not tested on it. Although everyone has voting rights this year, though, even if some people didn't, I would still be completely available to hear their opinions. I am punctual, organized, and responsible, and I will bring innovative new ideas to the position. I have dedication, and my friends know that I'm always persistent. In fact, my persistence is always successful since people try to avoid my wine. All jokes aside, I think that I'll be a very good treasurer. Therefore, you should vote for me, Wendy Kwan, for student body treasurer. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.
Hi. I would introduce myself today, but I know that all of you and you know my name. Now, why is that? Well, I know, besides my bajillion break announcements. It's because I participated in everything you can at York. You've seen me in theater, club, shield, special events, community service, choir, list goes on and on. I forgot the rest. The fact is that through this experience, I've made great relationships with not only the student body, but also teachers, and most importantly, Mr. Harmon and many of the people on the Board of Trustees, which is a very, very important thing you need to have if you want to be a student representative. Now, let's pause on the word representative for a second. Now, I don't know about you, but my beloved mother taught me that one of the most important things in life is to know how to represent yourself well. In fact, the first time I shouted at York, I was in on a Chinese class, and the boy sitting in front of me turned around and said, "So, are you an All Saints teacher visiting for a substitution job?" Yeah. This wasn't just a fluke. In my 3 years at York, I've been mistaken as a teacher at York 25 times. Clearly by people who've never met York teachers, but still. The reason they did this is because I represented myself as a strong, confident, conscientious, and most importantly, intelligent individual, which I think are some of the greatest aspects of York students. Now, in terms of presentation, I would like to believe that my 13 years experience as a theater has taught me well in terms of speaking to a large audience. I also know how to make a presentation interesting using visual effects, retrieval skills. Why should you vote for me?
Because you're conscientious, creative, and capable.
Yay, cookie for you. And oratory. So if you want your student representative to be conscientious, creative, and capable, vote for Emily. Thanks.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Haley Lane, and I'm running for student rep. I could go into all my different extracurricular activities, but I don't think you want that because it's a really long list. Being a rep, whether for athletes or students, does mean speaking up and contributing ideas. But most importantly, it means representing those who have elected you to your position. In my time at the United States Aquatic Sports Convention as a synchronized swimming athlete representative, I have learned a lot, both through observation and application, about representing others. I have proved that I can speak up in meetings and present pertinent and thoughtful ideas. I've also gained experience on committees such as marketing, Western Awards, Board of Governors, and national championship sites. In each I was in charge of representing athletes' interests. While these committees have taught me how to sit through 6-hour meetings and actually pay attention, the most important lesson was on the true nature of being a rep. As an athlete rep, there have been several occasions where my preferences differed from the majority. In each case, I chose to side with those that had elected me, rather than my own opinions. As a representative, I would understand the importance of being just that, a representative for the entire student body. I want to foster a greater understanding of what the Board of Trustees does and the way it works among the student body. Communication will be key, but with some effort, we can shape our school. I would be honored to be elected your student rep. Vote Haley Lane for student representative to the Board of Trustees.
Hello, my name is Graham Holm, and I want to be your next tech officer. There are many reasons why you should vote for me, but we only have time for 2 today. First, there is the matter of the extensive experience and skill which I will bring to the job. I have previously taken, or am currently enrolled in, every computer class offered here at York. I've also taken Mr. Martin's computer art class and a private class in computer programming. I am extremely confident in the use of web development tools such as the new HTML5 and CSS3, and I'm also very adept in JavaScript and ActionScript, the programming languages I plan to use most frequently as tech officer. I have years of experience building and modifying both computers and speaker systems, and I am ready to bring all of my technical skills and talents to the job of tech officer. I enjoy researching new technologies in my spare time, and I'm prepared to make informative, well-researched presentations to the Student Council to help bring the best new technology to York. The second reason why I deserve your vote in this election is the ambition and dedication I have for the job. In my term as tech officer, I want to make technology more accessible to you, the students. What does this mean? For example, take the message boards. If I am elected tech officer, I will use the displays in the library and science buildings for much more than book reviews and occasional videos of garbage. As tech officer, I will implement a system that will allow York students themselves to submit content to these monitors. Content like important club messages, requests for volunteers for science fair experiments, and other information relevant to the student body. These notifications can be in text, image, or even video form. It's your message board. In addition, I plan to use the message boards to display slideshows of student artwork. Submit an image or video of the results of your hard work in Photoshop, 3D art, or any other art class to me, and I will give you an audience of 250 plus students. As you can probably tell, I have given quite a lot of thought to how I can improve our school's technological systems, and I am 100% committed to applying my technical know-how to implement these systems efficiently and reliably. And that's why you should vote for me for tech officer. Thank you.
I, Gwen Brinsky, love technology with fiery passion. The clicks of the keyboard, 32-bit color, carefully manicured hardware, and lines of complex code all blend together into a work of art. From the moment my 5-year-old self could control a computer mouse, technology and I have been inseparable. Since then, I've acquired various skills in the field and immersed myself even more into the world of technology. First, by gaining knowledge in programming languages and other stuff like that, in hardware. Then later, by learning about graphic design with Adobe software. Furthermore, I attend tech events in Silicon Valley that encompass topics from at-front-face for vector graphics to finding investors for a startup company. The large presence of technology in my life grants me the ability to perform my duties as tech officer in the best possible way. The tech officer's main duty is maintaining the announcement screens. As interesting as it is to see your friend's shoes on there, I believe the announcement screens have more potential. As tech officer, I will feature a new quote, internet meme, or work of art on the screens every day. Vital announcements will also be posted. In addition to working with announcement screens, I would love to help anyone on campus with their issues with technology. I understand how incredibly frustrating a computer can be, and I want to be there for any member of the student body when they need help. I have the knowledge, motivation, and commitment to serve as an excellent tech officer for York School. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kendall, if you don't know me, and I'm running for tech officer. Rather than spend my time with an entertaining song, skit, or gimmick, I want to get right to the point and tell you 10 things why you should vote for me. 1, I understand the job, the criteria, what you have to be able to do. 1 is setting up the speakers. 2nd is updating the announcement screens in both the science building and also in the library. And then also the 3rd is providing the information about new technology to the student council. I'm already a tech support on campus. I've been helping out with the transition of smart boards. I'm actually kind of the go-to person for some of the teachers, and I'm also helping to keep Mr. Bucci happy with the smart board during French class. I've actually set up a mobile network on my Droid to help with some of the internet problems in some of my classrooms. Also, I actually just got a phone call last night to help with some technology problems or to help with some music for some of the other candidates. I talked with a few of the faculty members, and I was kind of shocked that they have no recollection of there ever being a girl tech officer. So, sorry guys, but I think it's about time, no offense for a girl. I'm also a tech nerd. I don't think it's that big of, I don't find it a hassle to be looking at new technology. It's fun to experiment, as much as it can be frustrating, as Gwen said. Also, I do actually go and help out in the other computer classes during my free time, as Dr. Willis might know. I'm really mechanical and strong, so I can move those speakers for the dances, and I've actually had experience helping out with setting them up. I work well with people, as I said before. I've helped out with some of the candidates with their music. I'd also like to say that for activities coordinators, it might be nice for them to get feedback, so I could set up like some surveys online. And also, I've won an award for my computer science skills from the National Institute of Women in Technology.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ellie, and I'm running to be your activities coordinator. I live for Spirit Days. I absolutely love them, and I want to work with the entire student body to bring us all together to have a fun atmosphere next year at York. And I want to keep the classic Spirit Days, but I also want to work together with you all to create a new set of theme days and competitions like Pirates Ninja Day, Choo Choo Tuesday, Ugly Sweater Day, Hawaiian Day, Cowboy Day, dress as your favorite cartoon character, and that's not all. I also want to have things like Crazy Hat Day, Eskimo Day, Jungle Day, Rejected Clothes Day, Gender Bender Day, and Geek vs. Chic Day. And that's not it. I want to hear ideas. I want to hear all your ideas, which is why I have this board. And for those of you who cannot read it, it says Your Theme Day Ideas. So I know I have some good ideas, but I want to hear all of yours. So feel free to add whatever you think, and please limit it to spirit thoughts because nobody else wants to see those other things. And so we'll start here for next year, and then we'll go from there. I'm hardworking, enthusiastic, and I have a lot of energy, and I would be honored to be your activities coordinator. Thank you.
Morning, York! How y'all doing? Good.
I'm Tuan, and this is Sam, and we're running for activities coordinators.
Woo! Activities coordinators! Okay, so we want to make this upcoming year for you guys really epic. So we have some of the many ideas that we were able to come up with our beautiful minds.
So our first idea is, in addition to Spirit Week, we would like to start a competition week. And for that week, we would have a different competition each day, such as dance-off. We'll have different teams compete against each other to music chosen by either student council, the teams themselves, or each grade. All teams will win points for class participation, and we'll be giving out special awards.
We'll also be hosting other events, of course. For instance, maybe dessert day. Dessert is an important part of life. Second of all, we also have, music in the quad. We'll be playing music out loud in the quad on certain days. We'll have set playlists, everything like that. And one of our stranger ones would be chopsticks and jelly beans. You get to compete and win points for your grade by trying to race and picking up jelly beans with chopsticks. It's very fun to watch, just gotta say. But we have many more than that.
Yeah, and we also have a new idea called Sports Wars.
Yeah. Different sports teams, rival ones specifically, get a chance to duke it out on each other.
Sam, what she really means is that this is a unique team bonding experience during which all the different sports teams at York will get a chance to interact and compete with each other using only their ability to work together as a team.
All right. Now, on a serious note, we do have a couple reasons why you should vote for us.
Even though we're only sophomores, we're both really responsible, we work really well together, and if our schedules are hectic next year, we'll be able to help each other and keep each other organized and come up with new ideas.
But more importantly, we want your guys' opinion. We will work with you.
Yeah. Oh, Sam, completely forgot something.
Oh, yes. I just gotta say, I love you guys so much. I want to give you all kisses.
candidates now, but Friday at lunch, if you have any questions for your candidates, they will have a question and answer. If it's nice outside in the quad, if it's not nice in here, so all candidates, you need to be in here or right outside Friday at lunch. Voting will take